For my acne girls and boys out there that love to wear makeup, let me show you how I do my base to bring my skin from this to this. It probably feels like if you have a lot of acne, I'm someone who suffers with acne prone skin. In the beginning, it was so hard to get like a clean, dewy, plump looking look at the end because I'm layering on so much makeup to cover up. I'm starting off with my Danessa Myricks Barrier Boost Plumping Serum. And as someone with acne, I love a barrier product because your skin's barrier is literally everything. Taking some Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched eye base and I'm putting that under the eyes to hydrate them. The key to a good base is hydration. Now that my skin is plumped up and hydrated, we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm taking a shade close to my skin tone, not too much lighter. Put some on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna tap over these acne marks. The ones that just need a little extra coverage, which is this area on both sides of my face. Who else breaks out in this exact area? I'm going to let that concealer dry in place so that when we go in with foundation, it doesn't move. Armani Luminous Silk Foundation reformulated. I am going to go in stippling motions with a foundation brush and my foundation, slowly but surely building on top of that concealer. The reason I'm tapping is because I don't want to wipe the concealer. Even though it's dried, it's still movable. And as someone with acne, the key to not looking cakey at the end is taking a little product at a time. You might feel like you just need to slap a whole bunch on because you have a lot to cover. No, babe, hydrate and layer, okay? This is beautiful. If I do give you different angles, you can see that I do have some raised acne. Girl, that's real skin. The next key thing, use cream products. Catrice Cosmetics Melted Sun Cream Bronzer. I'm gonna softly just brush this on the face to add some shading, a very light hand. For blush, I'm going in with Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. If you want more real looking skin, creams are the way to go, trust me. I have two concealers here, one more wearable and natural, and one obviously, if you know anything about her, full freaking coverage. Taking my NARS Radiant Creamy in the shade Biscuit, I'm going to place this under the eye like this and up the side of my face so we can pull upwards on my forehead and on my chin. I'm gonna put this on the inner corner of my under eye, buff this in with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to press that in with a beauty blender. I always work with the under eyes last just so that it can like, you know, sink in a little. Once again, pressing in with a beauty blender. Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder and a powder puff. There are different ways to set your under eyes, but I always go back to this method. Taking a pressed powder first and pressing that into the under eye, set versus unset. Now I will say, if you have a clump of acne that you kind of want to smooth over, I would take pressed powder and place it on top of it. As you can see, that literally just disappeared. Take a powder brush and lightly dust over the rest of the face. Now we have one clean mattified base. I just quickly bronzed up my face and I also sculpted out my nose with that same bronzer. And at this point, I bake. You can totally stop, but I like a more full coverage under eye. Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Peach Pie because I like peach on my skin tone. I'm going to shape out that nose bronzing that I just did just to sharpen it up a bit. And I'm only placing this loose powder under my eye going up and in my T-zone, which is the center of my forehead and my chin. While that's cooking a little bit, I'm just gonna touch up my bun. This is a new e.l.f. Power Grip hair gel wand. I think that's a very smart idea for them to have made hair products because girl, we all know that primer is grippy. And it dried down soft. Like it's not flaky and it's like not gel down. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can still take your hair out the next day without having to wash it. Okay, I'm now going to press into the skin and then swipe. Press, swipe. Oh, she's, yeah. As you can tell, I like her. Going in with my very loved Dior blush in Poppy Coral. I'm going to lightly brush this on the cheeks. You're almost done, but we need to add the highlighter. I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. The thing about highlighter and acne though is that when you brush highlighter over acne, it is going to accentuate the texture of that acne. I don't currently have any acne in the places that I would place my highlighter. If I did, I would probably just skip it and use a dewy spray over my face to give a whole illumination. Okay, I had to pop on the lashes and the lip combo to get the feel of what else I want to do to my face. Products like these, this is the Morphe Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil, so it could just go anywhere. Taking a little swirl, and I'm going to lightly dust this over the cheek area. This is gonna merge the highlighter and the blush and give one smooth sheen, and lightly dust that over the head. It's gonna just give a more unreal looking skin finish. I feel like if you struggle with active acne, this could be a great product because it's not highlighting enough to accentuate your acne. Using my Morphe Life Proof Setting Spray to finish this look. This has a very even coating. Like this is a very good spray. There's the finished look, you guys. I love showcasing my real skin to you guys along with my makeup looks unedited. And just remember, your skin is beautiful. I just love accentuating my features and you should love it too. Mwah. I love you guys.